Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Can you hear us okay? Let's start your Saturday morning with some ASMR. Hi, Sarah. First time live watcher. This is an incredible way to start.
Hi, Sierra. Hi, Yoko. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, everybody.
Hello to all 4 people that we love. Number one fans. Currently,
Number
just so
one
everybody
fans.
knows, Sierra is number 1. Yoko is number 2. Well, Samantha has taken over as number 2.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is what we have going on. Please tell everyone what tea I'm drinking.
Oh no.
Oh, no. You said where it was from, at
Yes.
least.
So there is a herbologist in Marquette, Michigan. I want to say she's Mexican, and she has this beautiful line of herbal teas, and I don't remember what it's called, but I guess we can add it to the notes later.
It's a little chamomile, and
It has like star anise, I think, fennel. I don't remember what else.
it's yummy.
Yeah.
I want you to see the steam. Beautiful.
Hi, Alum. Hi, Samantha. Did I already say Samantha? Hi, Sarah.
Oh, and what are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking Harney and Sons hot cinnamon spice. I had like a mystery illness last week. I just had a sort of a dry, creaky throat and a weird dry cough that lasted for a while. I'm feeling mostly better now, but when I'm sick, I don't drink. I try not to drink coffee, but when I started to feel better, I started to drink tea, and now I'm just drinking tea all the time because really at my heart, I'm a tea girly.
Love tea.
It's like coffee I have one time in the morning as a habit, but I drink tea
not a phase,
all the
it's a
time.
lifestyle
It is a
for
lifestyle.
you.
If I were forced to choose, I would choose tea, and I'm really enjoying just having my tea. And furthermore, I like fancy tea that's loose, and I usually will just measure out some loose tea, but the ease of having a bag
Oh,
is
just plop it
in the
and
morning,
pour it.
not having to make your coffee, you can just boil water and throw a bag in. It's so good. And then I also have
You actually didn't tell them what tea that was.
yes, it's Harney and Harney
you
and Sons
did.
warm
Sorry.
cinnamon spice. But then I have this is like Smith and probably sons, but let's say daughters, Smith and children. Big hibiscus, I think. I love hibiscus.
I like
tea.
the triple
love hibiscus
bagging.
tea.
Nice.
It's not my favorite hibiscus. My favorite hibiscus tea is, I think it's called like berry hibiscus from Rishi. It's so juicy and yummy.
Our next thing is a bowl of pretzel crisps as a little snicky snacky.
I don't really like pretzels, and I would never choose a pretzel as a snack, but I often choose a pretzel crisp as a snack.
I love pretzels.
Do you?
And I love, you know what I, really
the
love?
texture of that.
I love coming to someone else's house and seeing just what snacks they have on offer. It's usually always going to work for me. It's like, when you just don't have to think about
She's
it
a
for
little rat.
yourself?
She likes to eat
I'm a little raccoon.
she loves to snack and I'm not. I'm a bear. I eat once a day and then I don't want to eat again
I'm a
ever.
little raccoon. I love to have my little snacks, and more so, I love when I don't have to pick them out myself. When there's
Yeah.
just like, these are your options, and I go, nice, okay, I never have pretzel crisps at my house.
And Park has gotten a treat recently because when I was single, I never had snacks in my house because I don't snack. It was really rare. Snack mixing. For me to have snacks, but my partner is a rat also and is just constantly eating, snacking and having snacks. So now this is a me snack.
Yes.
They're the sesame honey almonds from Trader Joe's. So good. I always
Hello,
want a
Veronica
nut.
from the Czech Republic. Worldwide. We're worldwide,
Hello.
everybody.
Who else do we have? Carrie. I don't know if we mentioned Carrie yet.
Christina.
Sarah Wildfong. You're in Marquette, Michigan. Do you know? Do you happen to know who this tea lady is?
I go
I'll
look?
tell you the first
I'll
time
look
I
at
got it.
Ooh,
was...
hold on. While I'm standing up, show your feet. Where's the camera? Jessie May! I said show your feet, not lick my feet.
Oh, I'm not
These
showing
are
you my feet. I'm not wearing any...
These are socks that Jessie May knit me for Christmas last year, everybody. Are they so beautiful or what?
They are.
Did anyone else watch We Sing in Sillyville growing up? Because these socks really remind me of when she loses all of her stripes, all the colors of her stripes, and because all of her friends are fighting. And then slowly, when she brings everyone back together, she gets all of her rainbow stripes back. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. That's what these songs are.
A show until Park starts singing.
It's true.
Samantha in Minneapolis. I love Minneapolis. I probably talked about it before, but it was like the nearest city to the small town where I grew up. So I like Minneapolis a lot.
We have the tea.
Let me see it.
Follow your bliss.
Botanica Quetzali. It is chamomile. I was wrong. It's chamomile, lemon balm, lavender, and poppy. And consciously created in Marquette, Michigan. I had it at there's this really cute farm-to-table restaurant in Marquette that we went to, and they had a really beautiful tea selection, actually. So I had that there, and I said, I want this. And they're like, we sell it.
And you said, good.
Yeah.
You guys, I was absolutely never a Girl Scout. Do you watch We Sing in Sillyville as Girl Scouts?
You have Girl Scout energy, no offense.
I do have Girl Scout energy, but it's not part of my life. That's so funny. Well, I gotta get to knitting.
Here's what I'm knitting right now. I have a few like agenda items that I would just like to casually talk about. But am I allowed to I mean, I guess I'm not gonna are we allowed to share it? I just can't say what it is, but I'll just show you.
I think we should share it and say what it is.
But we don't really know.
It's only for 1 week, and it's for the personal.
And it's for the 10 people who are here right now.
The personal, private people.
Is anybody going to Sacred Sheep?
Is anyone here going to Sacred Sheep? And is anyone here a tattletale?
It's okay if you're going to Sacred Sheep.
It's okay if
as long as you're not a tattletale.
If you're
not going to Sacred Sheep, okay, Yoko, please confirm that you're not a tattletale. Oh my God, we get to see Yoko next week.
Cute.
Yoko, are you coming to our show at Sacred Sheep? We're really scared.
Okay, not going to Sacred Sheep and a vault. That's going to work very well for the sake of this. Okay, Yoko promises.
I'll be, okay, lean.
Okay, so this is just a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah.
Jessie doesn't have to participate. She
will.
can be clean of it. But
if one of us is in trouble, both of us are in trouble.
We have a Ritual Dyes. They dyed up a very special sock kit for Knit at Chit Chat. So Jessie actually yesterday was like, I'm knitting socks out of it. And I was like, oh my God.
I got it that day and I said, I'm knitting socks.
And I was like, okay, I really don't have time for this because I am supposed to be cranking on a design. Ugh.
I too don't have time for this.
But Sacred Sheep called, so we had to answer. Mm-hmm. And so we're knitting up socks. Hopefully I will be able to finish them in time out of our very special Knit Nat Chit Chat colorway. Please, we don't know if this is secret or not. So
it's also so nice that at their own behest, they just dyed a color for us.
Okay. Oh, what's so cute is there's two skeins. One is called Knit Nat and one is called Chit Chat. Isn't that so cute?
And this is how far I've gotten on my sock.
They're so cute. Okay. This is the Chit Chat colorway, I think.
I thought that was the Knit Nat colorway.
Oh no. Actually, let me check. I took a picture.
I was telling Park that in addition to reminding me of Knit Nat Chit Chat, It kind of reminds me of Neon Christmas seasonally because it has a bunch of our colors, but then it has like these dark green, like Christmassy colors and like fluorescent light colors. Isn't it cute?
This is knat.
Oh, that is knat. Okay.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It has speckles of all of our colors.
Sorry that we already put it into
I have to say that in
cakes.
real life, it's a little more like neon.
A little more
We
neon and a
have-
beautiful beigey gray.
Yeah.
And then this is Chit Chat, a perfect hot pink.
Today, we're not using our ring light. We're using just a little teeny ring light, not the big one we usually use. So I feel like the colors actually look a little different.
Does this help?
More purpley. But also that could be what your screen is. That
Yeah.
could just be the screen. So, yeah, but
Isn't it so cute? I think that they're available for the VIP night.
I think
I'm
it's
not
a
sure
VIP
what-
night.
We'd have to check our
thing.
facts.
Yeah,
on
we
that.
need to fact check. But so cute. And then also, let me tell you something that I'm doing that's perverted. I'm doing a lot of
knitting them way too big.
Yeah, So there was a minute where my sock gauge got really small, actually. And so I was knitting, I think, just either 60 or 56, because 56 is usually right for me. This is 58. But even if it was 56, I think it would be a little small. But it's okay if they're, like, kind of cozy and a little big. But no, the perverted thing I'm doing is I'm knitting them toe up, and I'm doing a toe up heel flapping gusset for the first time.
I was like almost gonna do that because I was like, let me find the best fitting sock. But then I got
The best
to where I
fitting
was
sock
like,
is
I
a
don't
heel
wanna
flapping
do
gusset
that.
for me from the top down. But it's not hard, but it is kind of perverted and weird. But it combines my favorite elements, which are I get to do Judy's magic cast on and knit toe up, which is so satisfying.
Yeah.
And I get to have a heel flapping gusset, which I think is both the cutest for if you're doing color blocking. I think the cutest to me way to knit a sock while also having the best fit, because an afterthought heel, it's okay, and a short row heel also, they're okay for me, but they don't fit the best. They're not the best fitting on my feet at least. I have kind of like more flat-ish, kind of high instep, wide feet, and a really shallow heel. So sometimes I think that's why the little like nugget of heel that you get with an afterthought is just, I don't have the curve in my ankle. I'm very like this. Park has a
Whoa, Tabitha.
nasty mind.
My sock stitch is 80.
Well, I was
What
looking at
needle size are you knitting on, Tabitha? I'm so curious.
I was looking. Well, no, I actually this book, The Sock Project by Summer Lee, who's like an amazing sock designer, and she has this really cute book called The Sock Project. Is her gauge is 40 stitches. All of those, every sock in that book is written to 40 stitches.
But what's 80?
No, 80.
Oh,
It's
I
like
get it.
it's 40 per needle.
Yeah. 4 inches.
My sock gauge, I'm just such a loose knitter. Even on zeros, my socks sometimes feel too big.
I know, and I'm right now knitting on 2s,
Yeah.
which they do make the socks slightly too big. I probably could go down to 1.5s, and I'm doing 56 stitches. I like sticking to the 56 because it goes much faster.
Yeah. So my sock identity is I usually knit a sock on zeros and do a 56 stitch sock. That's what fits me the best. It's why I'm not knitting. It's so weird to try to knit to knit and do this. And
It's too hard to knit.
Summer Lee had a second book coming out early next year. Her book is so cute. Also, just like I love the vibe of her, of like the photography in the book, and then whenever I see her patterns,
And the
on,
colors are so
the colors are
cute.
beautiful. Also, she is a fellow Indigenous woman. She's
right.
Muskogee, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's correct. and the book is so cute. But yeah, would never. I like it just as a book to look at, but I don't knit at that gauge.
I could definitely knit at that gauge and probably have.
If I was on
without intervention, needles, I would absolutely be at that.
Left to her own devices. Mm-hmm. So let me tell you about this. So you increase for the gusset, and then it's basically like you do half. Let me explain this. So when you begin gusset increases, and then you mark where you begin the increases, and then that's where you do your short row like heel flap after you finish the increases. So I'm now working back and forth only between these two stitch markers, and you do like half of a short row heel, and then I'm going to do the heel flap after that. But I'm still working on this part of the short row heel, which is so fun. I love the heel turn.
Me too.
Knitting socks is so satisfying. Okay, let me catch up on the chat.
Hi, James Watts.
Hi, James and Watts.
James Watts said, shout out me.
Hello to moderator James and Watts.
Yes, moderator and best friend James and Watts.
We have a new sock knitter. Good luck.
Good.
I hope that you like it. Something tells me you will. I don't know. After I knit my first sock, I was like, I want to do this forever.
After I knit my first sock, I said I will never knit another sock again. But you have to stay committed to the different techniques. Some people like knitting on double points. Some people like doing 2 at a time. Some people like just magic loop. Some people like cuff down. Some people like different heels. Commit to sock knitting and find the technique that works for you, because I had to try all the different ways. And then Jessie finally got me addicted.
That's right. You hadn't. Park always used to talk about how she just didn't like to knit socks. And I'm like, that's so weird. It seems like you would love it. But I'm glad that you've been pilled. Mm-hmm. I was just gonna say something that was really important, but
I bet it was really important.
I don't remember what it is. Oh, I remember. Before I had ever knit a sock, because I didn't knit a sock probably until a few years ago.
And then you never looked back.
And then I never looked back. But as a newer knitter, I remember a major piece of sock propaganda that I had heard.
What was it?
It was that somebody claimed that like a sock has the same number of stitches as a sweater. And I'm like, that? I guess I could have fact checked it. That is a lie. First of all, it just doesn't. Unless you're knitting like the bulkiest gauge sweater in the world.
The bulkiest gauge, smallest size sweater.
Yeah, doesn't.
Right.
That is fake. And because, okay, I've been knitting this sock for, let's be honest, probably 4 or 5 hours, and this is how far I've gotten. I'm basically almost done with the heel turn. Socks are so fast.
Done with the socks.
Exactly, because I like my sock to be like that high. Both of them. I feel like it didn't turn me off, but I was like, that's so much work for something that I don't really like wear. But that was a lie. So whoever is spreading that, either they're like a sock knitter who's glorifying themselves, or they're an anti-sock propagandist. And either way, stop spreading lies. You're being fake, and we don't like it.
Whoever you were, you're probably watching this show right now, and we want you to know you're fake, and we don't like it.
Oh, no.
What?
Was it Very Pink Knits? It said Very Pink Knits said that in a tutorial. I take it back. Very Pink Knits can say whatever she wants.
If it was Very Pink Knits,
I'm sorry, I apologize. Not. She would never tell a lie.
Anything Very Pink, we are huge Very Pink Knits fans here. She has taught us so much.
She has taught us and many people so much.
We love Very Pink Knits.
We love Very Pink Knits, and nothing she's ever said is wrong.
And if she says there are the same amount of stitches in a pair of socks and a sweater, we believe her. We believe her. And you know what? This is the kind of thing that I would like to fact check. I love doing the math of that. Like, okay, how many stitches? How many rows?
Yeah. No, there's no way. Tabitha says, I need to learn 2 at a time. I can't get it. Maybe we should write a free 2 at a time pattern. It's so easy.
Well, first, just be very confident in magic loop. And
yes.
Which you probably already are. But if you're not, do magic loop and be confident in that, because it is just that. And there's ways that you can make 2 at a time like easier for yourself if it scares you, but really we believe in you and you can do it.
You can do it. Also, be confident. If you have knit socks already and understand basic construction of a sock, you know that what the top of the needle, what is on the top of the needle and what's on the bottom of the needle. You can do 2 at a time. It's basically just, casting on for 2 separate socks. You chain. I have 2 balls of yarn here, so you're knitting with 2 different ends. You just switch the ball of yarn when you get to the next sock. And then the other thing is that there are portions that you work flat. So like right now I'm doing the short row part, but I'm not doing it. You can do it 2 at a time, but I just do 1 at a time as I'm doing the short rows, and I leave this resting on my needle as I do it. So
there also are, okay, Tabitha, if you already love Magic Loop, you will like to do 2 at a time.
Yeah.
However, I do know James N. Watts is in the chat, and he insists on never doing 2 at a time socks. That was mainly because of yarn management. Like, it does kind of sometimes get tangled up. But Jessie, right now, I'm noticing you split your balls.
So the only time I don't split my balls is if I am on the run or like going somewhere. Then I'll work from the end and from the outside, like, which is not ideal, but I do it in a pinch. And it definitely gets messy and annoying, but you don't have to do it that way. And it's also not that annoying. It's fine.
The only thing is the setup of getting them started, like the cast on. It's not hard at all. It's just the same thing you repeat twice, but it can get a little bit like, whoa, okay, a lot's going on for these first couple rows. But there certainly are tutorials on YouTube for it. And also a lot of patterns, if you look up on Ravelry, you can see how the sock pattern is constructed. And some people already have like their vanilla 2 at a time socks. Which would be easy because it's like, do this on the first needle, do this on the second
needle.
Do this on this, do this on this. I feel like Knit Nat Chit Chat has really become, we've had always a sock corner.
Yeah, we're proselytizing.
What does that mean?
Oh, no.
Proselytizing.
James?
Jessie, you used it.
I did something bad. It's like spreading the gospel.
Like prophesizing?
No, not prophesizing. Like singing praises upon.
What is it
I
again?
missed proselytizing.
Proselytizing. I've never heard that word in my whole life.
Look what I did.
Oopsies. Tink.
Time to tink.
What is everybody knitting this morning? And what is everybody drinking and eating?
I haven't eaten yet.
Here's some pretzel breakfast.
I don't want pretzel breakfast.
I already ate an egg on toast.
It
really didn't sit with me. I got hungry immediately when I got here.
I was like, what do you mean it didn't sit with you?
It didn't stick with me.
I'm frogging. Tinking. Who here likes to say tinking and who here likes to say frogging? I like to use both. I think they're both really cute.
I lived my whole life saying ripping out.
I need to sit up straight.
Ripping it out. Then working in a yarn shop, someone introduced me to tinking. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And then someone introduced me to frogging. And to me, frogging is when you take it off the needle and rip it out.
That's true.
And then
tinking is like backwards knitting. That's true.
So you're tinking.
You know what? I never thought about the distinction, but you're right. I am tinking right now. And tinking is such a perfect word.
Yeah.
And it's knit backwards.
It's cute.
And does everybody know why it's called frogging?
I do.
You do, of course. But I'm wondering, is there anybody who doesn't know? Because if everybody knows, then I don't want to say it. But if there's even one person who doesn't know,
I'm certain there's one person that
then it would be
does
cute
not know
to share.
Where frogging comes from.
Cara, it's called frogging because you are going ribbit, ribbit,
rip it,
rip it, rip it,
rip it, rip it.
That is
rip
so
it
funny.
Out, rip it out.
It's so funny and cute.
It is cute.
Guys, I'm having knee drama. My knee feels so squishy above the kneecap. I've never had knee drama before in my life, so I'm like, what is this? According to WebMD, I could have a torn meniscus, but I'm just going to vibe and see what happens.
WebMD is super known for always providing definitely a good medical advice.
For everybody who wants to know, I just moved my knee under the table. If you're wondering what my left leg is doing, it got moved onto an ottoman.
And how is it feeling?
Well, I don't know. My posture right now is actually feeling kind of terrible.
When you sit back.
Ow. Here, I need to sit more actually on the front. What I need is a little stool. Oh, let me talk about my top.
Oh, yeah.
This is my first knit top, everybody.
No, sewn top.
It's the sewn top, sorry. This is the first time I've ever knit. I've been using a ghost knitter this whole time. So it's the Celine blouse from Silver Saga Patterns. And it's so cute. I learned so much, too much, one might say. One might argue. And it's so cute. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear it for Knit Net Chit Chat because I can't wear it for the summer. I can't wear it. I don't want to wear it until summer. This isn't a winter top to me. It's made of handkerchief weight linen.
So baby girl.
Yeah. I got it from Stone Mountain. It's called Positano linen. And I feel like it kind of looks like pajamas.
Yeah, it does.
And it's so cute. It has like a little.
So cute.
Has like a little like ruffle. And it has a ruffle here, and it has.
Wow, you really added
make
your
a
details.
tie. I know. Oops, I didn't do that. I didn't fold over the edge. But yeah, no, you had to do this. You have to like make all of the binding. I learned a lot. Like, look at that.
Yeah. How did you do all that?
Professionally, babe. Look at that.
And you did ruffles?
It's a lot. There's also like.
We knew as soon as Jessie started her sewing journey, there was going to be immediate jump. To making intricate garments.
Kind of, well, not really by choice, honestly. I wasn't planning on, if I had known all of the steps that were going to go into this, I don't know that I would have done it immediately.
Now you know how to do it all.
It's
and
true.
You're going to make another one.
And it wasn't hard. And the other, well, it wasn't, here's the thing. I've been thinking about this a lot. To me, sewing, even though it takes a little less time than knitting, sewing is more work. It's more getting up and doing things over and over and like
checking
everything and reading
technique.
And knitting is so
cutting, pinning, ironing.
Yeah, and knitting is like, it might take longer, but I'm doing less work. But I really like sewing because it distracts me better. I feel like it's been really good for my
whole day of not checking your phone,
not talking to anybody.
I loved it. When I have my sewing project, I like to wake up. I know exactly what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to immediately get to the sewing machine, and I do not check my phone for 8 hours.
The way I like to live my life. I mean, that was a day where James was like, if anybody wants to come over today, they can. And I was like, sorry, I'm sewing.
I must sew.
Sorry, I must sew.
That's how I also get with puzzling.
Yeah.
I did just complete a beautiful puzzle.
Sometimes I'm like that about knitting, but when I'm really into like deep knitting, I always am happy to like have somebody come over or like hang out, right? But when I'm doing my little sewing, get out of my way.
Well, you can't really have people hang out because it takes so much space.
It's true. I have to do it.
Another body is like, excuse me, that's where my ironing board needs to go.
Yeah, I have to do it during my partner's work week when they're not here because my apartment is too small to have 2 people in it and all of their crafts and all of my crafts.
2 crafty people.
2. My partner is always like beading or sewing, also sewing or just making some sort of regalia or doing something. So it's just little craft items all over the apartment constantly. Kind of stressful. I like to have, what I always say to them is, because I call them a rat, when the rat is away, the cat gets to have a neat and tidy place to stay. Because I am a neat and tidy girly. I like to have my apartment. I like
yeah, to the extreme.
I like to the extreme, some might say, having a clean apartment. Not even so much clean. I'm not like a weird about hygiene. It's just
needs to be tidy.
Needs to be tidy. Everything needs to be put away. So
yes, Tabitha, I have actually I don't have a picture, but I have a video of my puzzle. Let me show you. So this puzzle I got, I think 2 years ago at my library puzzle exchange, which is just at my library. They have a little place where you just take a puzzle if you want, leave a puzzle if you want. It's so cute. And when I discovered we had that, I was so happy.
When did you discover that?
Like 2 years ago, I think.
I don't think I know about that discovery.
I know, it was huge. I guess I do have a picture of the box. So I got this. Oh, the ring light is annoying. Okay. I got this puzzle like 2 years ago to do during Halloween, and then I did not do it. And then this time I was like, oh, I need to do it. And then I started it, I think, on Halloween. And let me show you the video of it finished. Beautiful.
Park likes to make a special noise when she finishes a puzzle.
It's called
Does anybody want to
scratching.
hear it?
What?
When you put in the last piece of the puzzle.
Oh, well, I didn't get to because it was missing a piece.
Oh, no. Who did that? I think that the person who has the last piece of the puzzle is your true soulmate. Sorry, Kaden.
Well, this is what's interesting. That puzzle was missing a piece and had a piece from a different puzzle in the box. I was like, who put this puzzle back in the box? Because this piece does absolutely not go in it.
There's a puzzle bandit.
A puzzle bandit. So what did I do as a good community member? I put all the pieces, first I threw the piece away that was not part of the puzzle because we're never finding that puzzle again. I put all the pieces back in the box. On the puzzle box, I put a note that said missing one piece of a puzzle. One piece. I circled on the box.
Speaking of tattling.
What? It's called being a good community.
The last person who checked that puzzle out is probably being arrested right now.
It's called being nice, because you know what's the worst feeling is getting to the end of the puzzle and not knowing it was missing a piece and you can't find the missing piece.
And not getting to make your special noise.
Not getting to make my special noise. So I circled where the missing piece was so that someone would not waste a bunch of time trying to find a piece that didn't exist. Okay.
The thought of you trying to find that specific piece, like mid-puzzle,
it was
really
interesting because I didn't. I got to the end of it and I was like, oh,
I
it's
never
missing
even
a
thought
piece.
about this piece.
I never even thought of that piece. It also was a puzzle. There are definitely brands of puzzle that are way better than others. And this was one of those ones that the pieces did not go super satisfying together, where it was like, it fits.
Not very crunchy.
It didn't work. Yay! We have people learning that tint is knit backwards.
I have some things I'd like to address from the chat. Yes, my windows are open. It is about to get very cold here, but even when it is 15 degrees in Chicago, I live on the top floor, south facing, and it's an old building. I don't have like central air. It's just there's a unit and a window unit. It does nothing this time of year. There's no the ventilation in my building that was built in the 60s depends on like pressure differential and drafts. And I have carpet, so like I don't have a huge amount of space under my door. It gets so hot
as hell in here.
And it's hot in here right now, even though it's cold outside. But yes, my windows are open. Did you notice it visually, or can you hear the sirens outside? Like, I feel like it can get really loud.
I think it was because they said that it's snowing there.
Oh, it is, yeah, and it was snowing. It's like snowing not very far from here, and we're supposed to get a winter storm this weekend. So, the other thing that I wanted to address, what was it? Oh, somebody said that it looks that my sewing project looks complicated, and I would say that it was, especially for a first garment. But there is a tutorial. This designer does yummy, right? This designer does like basically. It's very quick, you know. It's like do this, and it's like sometimes it's just a quick little shot.
I love a tutorial.
But every step of the way, I like had support. You know, I knew what to do. But
that's what I did for my first pair of pants.
Yeah, it was super helpful. The most annoying thing I would say for this top is like really long, because this is the biggest size. So it's like, I don't know, the circumference at the bottom is probably 60 inches. 60 inches of basting stitches that you have to like collect on tiny threads. Yeah. It's just annoying. It like
the ruffles.
Hurts your fingers. And then in the neckline, you have to have basting stitches on the garment and also basting stitches on the ruffle, and the lengths are different. So you just kind of have to like try to make things be even. And
you did a good
job. I did my best, but it's a ruffle. It doesn't need to be perfect. But I told the group chat, I immediately bought a gathering foot. Not that it would help for this, because I'm not actually even sure how I would, for this pattern, like the way that it's constructed, I'm not exactly sure how I would use that, like in the course of sewing. Maybe I would use it here and here, but it is kind of like specific, the amount of ruffling that needs to happen, right? It needs to be the right circumference to like fit. So I don't know. I don't know about sewing enough. I don't know enough about sewing yet to figure that out. But I like the final project. As soon as I finished, I said, I'm not ever doing that again. That was so annoying. Yeah. It was so annoying. Mm-hmm. From cutting the fabric to like having my apartment be a mess for a couple days, like, cause it's like, even after you cut, after I finish cutting, I'm like, okay, I feel so much better, because cutting is really not easy in like a small space, and it's annoying. But then you get to the sewing, and some of the sewing is also hard, especially if you're not exactly a precise cutter, which I haven't really been.
You haven't been?
I kind of have been. I mean, it's like I kind of have been, but it's hard. Like, it's hard for me.
I'm sure that you're precise.
Especially when you're like folding things in half, and I'm like, is it smooth underneath? Is it not? And then things shift a little bit, so you just have a little bit, you know what I mean? Like,
cutting is so hard, and I could truly care less about it being precise, it means that sewing is a bad hobby for me.
Yeah, I do care about it being precise, and sometimes it's off. Ooh. Stop comparing how skinny your sock is to how fat my sock is. Park just looked at that and said, your sock is so fat.
I am seeing
she fat shamed my sock.
Long I should make the pink toe. And I think I'm going to do a couple more and then move on to my next color.
This is a vibes-based toe.
I'm going to just do a little bit more because I'm loving this pink.
Okay, what do we have the chat? Sometimes doing the gathering by hand goes quicker. Oh, that's interesting. Beryl says, you're a good person, Park, and it is true. Park is a model citizen and a good person. She's always trying to, like, do the right thing and do good and, like, be a good girl. I would have been like, this is so annoying, but oh well.
I mean,
I like would it, you know, it's like when we had the weird Mayo Airbnb and we complained about it the whole time about how like bad it was and how many things were wrong with it. And then when it came time to fill out the feedback, I saw that they gave me a good review, so I wrote a really nice review for them.
To be fair, Airbnb is messed up because it's like you can't really write a good and honest review.
No, because you're afraid of retaliation. Yeah. Like, people can, like, leave positive comments
see the
back.
Reviews you leave, and then they might not accept you to stay at their Airbnb.
It doesn't lend itself to
radical
honesty. It kind of only... But it's like, I didn't... The right thing to do in that situation, I don't think would be to, like, say something bad. I think it would have just been to not leave a review.
I think the right thing to do in that situation is leave the public review and then leave the notes privately for her.
That's true. That is true. But at that point, I'm like, I don't know. I don't need to ruin whatever.
Also, we have way different standards than other people.
You know what? Isn't that the truth? Because I'm not gonna elaborate. Mm-hmm. Let me just say, one of the worst Airbnb experience, the only like kind of bad one that even then wasn't that bad, is like I had this experience that I thought, and the person who I was with thought was a nightmare, and so much so that like I provided like private feedback to this person, like via text after, because they like refunded us in cash, but like, and they implemented like some of what we suggested, but I've occasionally gone back to look at reviews just to be like, am I the problem? And the reviews are like glowing. Like,
maybe he implemented a lot of changes.
There's so much, mm-hmm. But
hi, Jen Knits Too Much. Thank you for knitting an ear flap cap.
An anonymous review with a verified stay would be nice. Yeah, it's like that still lets people, I guess, just don't let people see what kind of reviews you're leaving. You know what I mean? Like, if you have I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I don't like it. I don't know. It doesn't lend itself towards. But I'm not a tattletale, so I don't like I don't want to get anybody in trouble with Airbnb or like interfere with some lady's income. I don't know. Like, that's fine.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is it tattletale or tattletell?
Tattletale. I thought it was tattletale, like tattle T-A-L-E.
Tattle a tail.
Not a tail like on an animal. I think it's
No,
tattle and
T-A-L-E,
like
yeah.
you're telling a tale.
Yeah, you're tattling a tail.
Yeah.
And you're not tattling tell.
No, I don't think
Because
it's tattle T-A-L-L.
I've always in my whole life said tattletale. But today, for some reason, I corrected myself before saying it to tattletell. And now I'm like, who am I around?
No, it's tattletale, and I think it's you're telling a tale.
Uh-huh.
In a tattling manner.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Tattletale. It's tattletale. Okay.
It's tattletale what? T-A-L-E?
Yeah.
Ugh, I was doubting myself for a second
But
there.
how is... Yeah, tattletaling. Okay. Why did I correct myself? Who am I hanging out with that has an accent saying tattletale?
Tattletale? Who's saying tattletale?
I don't know.
I feel like
I think I just did it.
I actually don't know the last time I heard tattletale until you said it just now. Not that I've never heard it, but it's not commonly used in day to
But
day.
I also used to say a window seal. So sometimes I think I overcorrect.
Yeah.
When I think I'm going to be saying something wrong. Now I know it's window sill. Okay, everyone?
The big question, what is tattle? So true, babe.
Tattle. Tattle
Ooh.
to me is an onomatopoeia of...
Big Knit Energy said, I'm going to try sewing some shorts as my first practice for pants. And funny you should bring that up because, well, do you want to, or do you want
I
me
want
to?
to look up what tattle means.
Okay. I have a uniform in this life. It's called big pants.
Okay, tattle is a verb referring to the act of gossiping or revealing others' secrets, especially to someone in a position of authority.
Something you never want to be.
You can just say, are you going to tattle on me? Which I know that we do say that. Mm-hmm. Okay,
I'm not a
Jessie.
tattletale. So I have a uniform. It's called big pants. I love big pants. I'm always wearing big pants. I want big pants in every color. But I also try to shop ethically and buy from, ethical brands, but that's expensive. It's really expensive. So it's like I can only buy $200 pants so many times until I'm like, the $200 pants that I have. And to be fair, I wear the hell out of all of my clothes. Like
Yeah, you do.
all of my pants I've been wearing, these glasses I've been wearing for 8-10 years. You know what I mean? Like I wear what I have. But there are some holes that, I haven't filled in the way of like colors and whatever. So I have many colors of big pants. I have denim big pants. I have canvas big pants. I have silk big pants, mostly in the cream beige blue family. I have a pink pair, I guess. And then I have some various shades of like white and off-white. But I've always really wanted a pair of, I'll do this later. Camel colored
So cute.
pants, a color I love. This is camel corduroy from U Fibers. It's like, I think it's like 11 whale. I don't know how many whales.
Let's hold it close. Gorgeous.
And I traced my big pants that I have and made a startling discovery, which is I think the crotch curve on the front and back is the same, which makes sense. I tend to not like things that are like less voluminous in the front. I kind of like it to look like a
Yeah.
skirt and like big and puffy. So I think it's one panel the whole way, which is
That would be so easy.
so easy and
Sew
fast.
those in a couple hours.
I am going to make a muslin first
Yeah.
because I don't want to waste my
waste
fabric.
your big fabric.
But so I want camel, and I also want light denim. Light denim.
Cute.
I honestly would like a pair that's even lighter than this.
Picture that with your top right now. Cute.
Really cute. So I need a pair of light denim. So I'm going to try. We'll see. I have so much work to do before we travel this week. I need to do my pattern release. I need to finalize all of that, which I'll talk about in a second. But after I do that,
it's sewing factory.
On. It's time to clock into the sewing factory. And I think I'm going to be able to maybe make 2 pairs of pants. I don't know if I'll make it in time for the weekend, but I would just like to have them.
You know, the only thing that I could feel calling to me is making my uniform. But why would I
serial killer outfit?
Yeah, why would I go to the lengths of sewing my own sweats?
I don't know.
But this is why. Number 1,
colors.
Yeah. I want to be able to pick the colors, but I also I haven't done a lot of research on like what colors of fabric people make for sweats, but I also would want the highest quality fabric of sweats,
French terry,
in the right colors. And do you know what else I've been noticing?
What?
It's very troubling. I have had 2 pairs of sweats that will not get rid of a very particular like stink. And it's, I think it's anytime I don't use 100% cotton sweats, like, but then I have some other ones that are totally fine that do have it, but I've had 2 pairs of the sweats that like have a little bit of the polyester or nylon in them, and it's nice because it like holds its shape in a very particular way, and I like that, and it's nice and thick. But now I've had 2 times where I cannot get rid of the smell no matter what I do. Like, I've soaked them in vinegar, I have washed them many times, and it's like, sorry for the visual, the sensory explanation, but it's like, you know, like rotten paint?
Yeah.
That is what it smells like. It's so all day that I'm wearing these sweats, I am like smelling myself, and I'm very already sensitive to how I smell. I'm always like, oh my God, am I stinky? Am I stinky? So if I like move and I get a whiff of it, I'm like, oh my God, I am nasty, stinky, musty, rotten paint.
Not good, brother.
Really makes me mad. So maybe I have to sew my own sweats. And because I do like my particular...
Hi, Phoenix!
Wait, this is
record scratch!
I just went like this to Jessie because I thought we weren't supposed to say, but then we just both at the same time remembered.
I was like, why do I know that name?
That we have to say something.
We have to say something.
And this is perfect because we might have forgotten otherwise. We need to announce the winner of our giveaway.
Can you guess who it was?
So, last episode of Knit Knat Chit Chat, we said that we have 8 skeins of the Wandering Flock fluff to give away. And we did our random comment picker on the website, and we verified that this person is following all of our newsletters. And we have to announce that the winner of our Wandering Flock... We are thrilled to announce
that local celebrity, Phoenix Hulsey.
Local celebrity in the chat at the exact perfect timing who came to the live is the winner of our giveaway. Congratulations,
Congrats, Phoenix. We
will comment underneath your comment on the last video with the information, because you will just need to email Wandering Flock to claim your prize.
Yay! Oh my God, that was
this
so fun.
This is actually so cute because it's now 2 for 2 that the winners of the giveaways have been present in the chat where we go, oh!
Oh my God, that made us so happy.
Thank you for congratulating Phoenix. Everyone who feels like it, please write in congratulations, Phoenix, for the fluff, winning of the fluff.
We were joking when choosing the winner because we're like, luckily it's been 2 people who were really easy to find, but we need a different method because if we want to announce it on the show, there's no way for us to say who won and be able to, you know what I mean, have it be a surprise. So I was like, what if the next giveaway we do, you have to be present to win? Otherwise,
you have to claim a 5-minute. You have 5 minutes to claim your prize. Otherwise we go to someone else.
Next person.
That would be so sad because what if someone tuned in a little late and they got to the thing and then they found out they won and then they didn't realize they were behind because of ads or something, and someone else says, I'll claim my prize.
I know, but lucky for us that never happened. Loyal KKCC watchers only. Congrats, Phoenix. Sorry to cut you off, but that was wild.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I got too excited.
We were talking about stinky paint smell. Your stinky ass.
We were talking about me smelling like rotten paint. No, this is to maybe when I'm feeling very inspirational, because then I can also have, like Jessie has, a uniform of exactly cut how I like it, sew it how I like it. But sweats do kind of intimidate me in that it's really thick. How do you do the waist? Oh, you buy the waistband and the neckband ribbing and cuff ribbing, I think. I think you like buy.
What do you mean?
I think you like buy this
Oh, yeah.
and then sew it.
Yeah.
But anyway, someday.
Someday. Maybe. For your uniform.
You guys are all so nice.
You're so
Sending
nice.
your
Congratulating the person who beat you out.
Yeah.
That is what we call
I wonder,
gross girl.
Phoenix, do you have any idea what color you're going to pick?
Yeah. Or
Maybe
like
you don't
what you would
remember them,
make.
but they're so beautiful. Guys, is my chewing really annoying to you? Let me know. I can handle the feedback.
Oh, ear patrol. You're about to see my ears. Oh, I kind of want my hair back.
Put it back.
Just for a reason. Everybody, look at my ears.
Okay, I would love to get to my next color.
Oh, wait. I wanted to talk about something that I just remembered that otherwise I'll forget about. Oh, my God.
Pretty.
Okay. My
hair up.
sweater. Thanks. My sweater that is releasing on Wednesday. Oh my God, people have been
Gorgeous.
being so nice about this sweater. My post about this sweater has almost 8,000 likes. So
Oh my
I hope people buy it.
Yay.
I hope people buy it
Yeah,
because I need
everyone,
money.
Can everyone in the chat right now send a prayer up that the first post that Jessie made getting 8,000 likes is going to be the same when she posts about the release, because sometimes that is what is so evil, is like the post that you say, the post before you release it gets like so much love and attention, and then the post when you actually release it, Instagram like hides it or something in such an evil way.
I hope you enjoyed my ear for one. Well, you know what? You're still going to get half an ear. I just need a wardrobe. I need I need a look change. Let me go to my original.
It is too early for that. It is Saturday morning. You need to put that beauty away.
This is the hairstyle that this used to be my
go-to.
This is the hairstyle that I historically have
Jessica
worn
Rabbit.
for my whole life. And honestly, maybe it's time to go back.
Of course.
This fixes everything. It hides the ugly side of my face.
Yeah, va voom, as Sarah says.
You get to you get to see my right ear.
Yeah. It's glamorous.
And honestly, it's very comfortable. The problem is that sometimes it just doesn't like flop correctly. But I can't deny there's a reason I wore my hair like this for 40 years, 35 years, however long.
Samantha is going to show off her version of it at Sacred Chit.
Yay! Oh my God, I can't wait to see my sweaters at Sacred Chit.
Some of it, no offense to your original, which is so beautiful, but some of the tester versions, oh my God, they are so
And I've only seen a
gorgeous.
few. Yeah, I haven't looked at the feedback yet.
Ugh,
but
I'm loving the ones with the bright flowers.
me
so
too.
cute.
So with the design, separate thought. I included like pattern inspiration or like color inspiration because after I knitted, I'm like, oh my God, I really want to do. I don't know if I talked about this already. I really want to do a periwinkle blue, a daisy version that's periwinkle blue, white leaves, bright kind of chartreuse like stems, and like yellow, mustardy yellow like second flower. I think would be so cute.
Yeah, that would be cute.
But yeah, some of the it's just color work is fun. This is only I don't design color work often, but I love to knit it. It's so fun to knit, and it really is so fun just to see like what what everybody else likes in the way of colors, like color combinations that I would never choose or think of that just are so beautiful. I don't know. It's so fun to see other people's iterations of these designs. I saw Somebody just Farmer's Daughter, who is the dyer for the yarn, posted I think what they're making, and it's so moody. It's like dark. I think they're using either black or almost an almost black color with like plum red and maybe like kind of a lighter brown. It looked
pretty,
really, really pretty, moody. And I can't wait to see. This person, Knit Cheek, says, obsessed with the sweater. I've never done a colorwork sweater. Is it a little more advanced? Yeah. Something that I forgot about this sweater is a few people commented, oh, maybe this will be my first colorwork. And I don't know if I would recommend that. Only because it incorporates 3 colorwork at some points. And also there are really long floats. So like actually in my chart, I do have charted where you should catch floats for the design. But there are certain parts where you have to hold 3 colors together. And if you've never done color work ever before, you might not want to do it for your first. I don't know. Like if you're confident in your skills, try it. Like
I would say, what if you just tried one color work hat first? That's 2 colors. Just because one, definitely do something in the round. That's just a given. Do a quick little color work hat. And then you could probably do this, because color work really is not that hard. It's just a tensioning issue, and just figuring out tension and just reading charts and really just like feeling confident in the technique.
Yeah, that's so true. There are some, even for me, there are some long floats in this that are like, I'm not going to show the backside of the sweater. I'll say that much.
Hi, Ava.
Hi, Ava.
Our last winner.
What did you make with the cotton lino?
And what color did you pick of the cotton lino?
Go grab that. Can you grab that cotton lino right there?
Go
grab the one next to the rat. Not that one. No, the red one, but yeah, not the ball.
Did I know that was a color of cotton lino? Is it new?
I think it's a new color.
Gorge.
But, I'm designing... I have in progress a lace design for this that's coming. That I have it charted. I have it fully. It's the one that I did that swatch for, where I was reading the lace on a different sweater that I wanted to duplicate.
That's right.
I saw somebody wearing a sweater on TikTok, like a fast, ready to wear fast fashion sweater.
But everybody say hello. What's
so
her name?
Sweet. I forget. Hi. I love Rat from Rat Along. Oh.
So cute. Let me give everyone a kiss.
Can we have that be the thumbnail? Where he's in focus and we're not?
We'd have to hold him. Oh, no, we can't.
Oh. Well, what if he's between us like this and then left to the right?
We can do this.
Okay. Thumbnail.
But maybe put our heads back farther like this.
This is my microphone. No, Kane's not gonna like that.
He's not gonna like that. Actually,
he's
it's
so
okay.
cute.
Whatever we have like in our body, he's okay with. Oh, who is this handsome fella?
Leave him.
This is Jesse's rat.
Oh, this is the right place for him.
This
is where he historically has sat during videos. But cotton lino, beautiful base. Ava won, and wait, let's see what she.
Ava's a little behind, so.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is.
For if anyone doesn't remember, we did a rat along. We did a rat along, and then we did a pet parade. So this was like probably 3 years ago that we made our rats.
No, probably 4 years ago.
With the pattern
enough.
Rats!
It's called Rats! Exclamation point. By.
I don't know.
I don't remember who it's by. I want to say it's like Clara.
Okay, Staple Tank, New Wave Knitting, and Use the Color Poppy.
Ooh, that is what we just pulled out. Not familiar, but can't wait to see.
Gorgeous.
Yay. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't that base like amazing? It's so like soft and silky and nice. I need to hold my man. I'm almost ready to move to my second tee.
Nice.
Oh, let me get back to my sock. Okay, here's a question.
Let me get back to
the instructions. So the instructions I'm following are from Modern Daily Knitting, and they say Do enough short rows until you have a third of the heel stitches remaining in between. Now we think that that's a third of like the half stitch count, right? Not a third of like
stitches.
But the thing is, on the heel needle right now, I have all of these. I guess this is the gusset.
Oh, yes. Half of the heel stitches.
A third of the heel stitches.
A third of the heel, yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Third of 28.
Okay, I think if everyone approves, those will be my toes.
6, 9,
and I
10.
will now start on my next color.
I approve. Let me
My
count
toes
my
are
stitches.
two
1,
different
2,
very
3,
colors.
4,
That's
5,
cute.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's perfect. Okay.
Wait, now I want to have my two skeins be different.
What do you mean?
Like yours. I want them to be wrapped two separate balls.
Wait,
I
you've
can't-
never done 2 separate balls?
Yeah, I have, of
Oh.
course. But
I was
didn't
like,
do it
what?
For this.
I'm sorry.
Too late. Guess I
Well,
won't.
Well,
Guess I won't. And
I
there's
wish
no
I had
going
another
back.
one. Sometimes I do something so annoying, which is when I'm weighing it.
Yeah.
Like I'll wind the whole ball and then I'll weigh the ball and then I'll do exactly half and half, but I ended up with 2 slightly different ones, and that's okay because I never even come close to finishing
Yeah.
I mean, have I ever finished a ball of sock yarn just knitting socks? Probably not. This is so pretty. Like, you can really get the like Christmas time vibe with all of this. Like, oh no, my son, my baby.
Maybe he needs to be with his aunt.
Okay, does he stay though?
Yeah.
I think he would like it in your hood. Okay, that's a good spot for him. I like having pets on the. Oh, you know what pet we don't have, but I need to retrieve? Nelbongi is still at Lindy's house.
Oh, she doesn't want her anymore?
It wasn't a gift. It was just, she didn't have a stuffed animal to bring with her on her train trip. Lindy needs to have a stuffed animal with her while she travels.
Yeah.
And she was traveling by train from Chicago to Seattle. And she brought my little flying squirrel. He's so cute. Here, let's put him by his food.
My rat lives with my nieces.
Can you guys see him there? Yeah.
And which I'm sure that he's getting a really great life because he lives on a farm. And then last year's pet parade, I love knitting my little animals, but I don't necessarily love keeping my little animals. I just give them away. So last year I did 2 little tiny chickens and I gave them to my nieces as well. And I actually did get to see them last time I was at their house, and they were loving them.
And they have real chickens. They're so cute.
Yeah, they love chickens.
Okay. Big knit energy. My toes always look too pointy. What rate of increase, decrease? For me, it's 5 base. But generally, I will say if I really want a round toe, which sometimes I do, I will do half of the total number of increases as every row, and then the next for toe up. So I did every row. So I started with 13 stitches on each needle and I want 28 stitches on each needle. I need to increase 15. So I think I did 7 every row and then 8 or whatever. It would be half. So
yeah, double your increases at the very beginning of your toe.
Yeah.
For just like
for half of the total
increases, and then just go to your single increases again.
I was getting deeply into foot things while I was thinking about this because I'm like, I have what is called a Greek toe or a Morton's toe, where like my second toe is longer than my first toe. So I'm like, I should make a weird little sock specifically for my toe shape.
Sick.
Which is kind of like bigger right there, and then
so you like start with your cast on for your
and it's like your toe has less of a slope.
Add more increases over there and less increases over there. That'd be so funny.
Bespoke fitted safe and sexy socks.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Okay, here's my question for you, Jessie, and for the chat. How much longer do we want to do our knit nat sit sat? Because my question is, should I just wait
or should you wind it on the show?
Well, either I wind it or I just stop knitting for the remainder of the...
No, don't stop. Well...
Or we just...
How's everybody feeling? Are we having fun? Do we have any orders of business? I feel like we haven't been hanging out for very long. We've only been hanging out for an hour. That feels like unfair. Everybody who showed up here, I think they deserve longer than an hour of our time.
Of course.
I think that if we were on a lunch date with you or a bunch date with you, which we are, we would be sitting here for at least an hour and a half.
Okay,
so
then I'm gonna wind this live.
This
Remind
is
me where everything is. This is a little a to do. Oh, Kira says, have we had a discussion about us starting? Actually, it's Kira Knightley. She said it rhymes with Kira.
Oh, sorry, Kira.
Starting a Discord server.
That is such a good idea. We actually have thought about it. We thought about it when we first started the show, and then we're like, we didn't want to get ahead of ourselves with like, I don't know, what if there's no interest or like, you know.
Yeah, it's like because we probably can't like maintain it super a lot, but we still, I mean, I do trust the community.
And
of
I would
chit-chatters.
pop in.
Yeah. Every time that we have done a Discord, let me tell you what happens. For our pet parades, for our knit-alongs, when we have done Discord, Jesse and I specifically wake up the next day, clock in, and we love doing our shifts on the Discord, being like, look how cute everyone is chatting about this, blah, 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 blah. So I remember specifically, what was the one we were made when we were here? And we started the Discord.
Pet parade?
Must have been the pet parade because then we were both like, "Oh, can't wait to go do my shift."
My shift to our shift on the Discord.
Okay, we will do. No, we should do that.
We should do that because yes.
It also would be a better place to tell everyone like, "Hey, this is the schedule. Like, here's when our next one is, and all of that."
Well, Akira says it should be Team Rocket because James has his own. But should it just be knit chit chat?
I think it should
I don't know if James needs to be in 2 different servers.
Well, James will certainly join the knit chit chat Discord
if
he's real and cool.
Exactly. Well, he's not. He hasn't commented since we talked about his not liking 2 at a toe.
He
probably also didn't like me talking about my gathering foot. So
he's probably sitting on his couch right now. He's probably either weaving so he can't get up
or doing metal work
to comment, or he's making a beautiful piece of jewelry. Like this. Sorry to flip you off, everyone. But
I'm not wearing my jewelry, but it's up in there.
Gorgeous. Okay, we'll do it. You guys should tell us what like subcategories. We will obviously come up with our own, but like little subcategories that you would want in the Discord. Like probably books, movies, like little things that we normally talk about. We always have a pet corner where you post photos of your pets. But if there's anything else you would want us to add, and we can also talk about it on the Discord if you wanted.
I have so much of a resistance to like creating spaces that I feel already exist, which I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, why would people specifically who watch this want to have a Discord? But if you want one, we will of course make one. Maybe I have a
games,
oh my god, yes. I want to talk about video games. So in there's a winder. This is going to be a little bit intimate because
everyone don't look at Jesse's stuff.
I don't think you can see anything in there. That's where I keep my... What's the worst thing that I have in this apartment that would get me in trouble?
Nothing.
Probably nothing. I'm a good girl.
I found it all. I know how to do it now.
Okay. But something that is... Do you think we should take like a tiny break? Because my yarn winder is actually squeals like a demon.
No.
It's so loud. Well, okay, you can start doing it, but...
I think that the microphone will catch up you mostly if you talk.
Assuming that I'm talking, I've never... Okay, so Cara says, I've never done a Discord before. Is it like a chat forum? Yes, it's just like a little room that anybody can go into at any time to like have chit chat or post about, you know, their projects or I don't know, even something we've talked about on the show. And it's like you can have it as an app on your phone or like on the computer. And I feel like Discord started as like a video gaming, I want to say. Maybe not though. I don't know. It's like you can create community chat rooms. It's a platform where you can create community chat rooms. Can you see Park? Well, the mic is in the way, but... And I don't want to... Oh, interesting. Jen Knits Too Much says The one I'm in is kind of Boston specific. So as a Chicagoland resident, it would be nice to have a subcategory for Chicago stuff. And that is such a great, that is a great point. I want to shout a Chicago place out, actually. There's a new fabric store in Chicago called Tailorbird. It's in Lincoln Square. And one of the employees, she might be an owner.
Wait, why am I getting out this Swift? That is so
Oh, I would have done that too, honestly. Because you can wind right over there if you just have your ball.
Silly.
I went into it for the first time, and I was choosing fabric, and Sam, her name's Sam, the woman working there, Sam, was like, "Are you a knitter?" She's like, "I think I follow you," and I actually had followed her too. But so nice. People who work there are so nice, and they have a beautiful selection of fabric in the city. So it's in Lincoln Square on Lincoln Avenue. I don't know, just south of Lawrence, I guess, or I think that's right. But that's a new Chicago fiber adjacent discovery that I've made recently. I think they've opened just a couple months ago. And they seem to have been pretty busy because the hole that the closing of Joanne has created everywhere, it's like, even me as like, you know, a kind of a casual sewist, there's so many times I just need something and I can't get it because there's no place to get it. And I was talking to them and I was like, has business been so, you know, intense? And they're like, yeah, but it's not even really the fabric that is the issue. It's like there's a huge hole in the notions market apparently where people are just looking for, you know, notions and finishes and stuff like that.
Where do you think I should do this? Just here.
Well, I think you can just attach it to the table and do it while you sit here.
Real.
Well, I guess you could do it over there if you want. Tell us how annoying this is because, yeah, everybody misses Joanne. It is really scary when you start looking at the, I don't know, the economics of how like equity firms are buying up all craft stores. They don't want people making their own clothes. Puts a chill down my spine. I'm in Ontario and didn't have Joann's and I'm still sad. Yes, so true, Vanessa. Oh, Ontario. So where in Ontario do you live?
Okay. I have this exact same one in it.
It's so squeaky. It's
what
like
if I go slow?
It's a sound that I'm sure many are
not that
familiar
bad.
with. Maybe if I hold it. This is the Swift from Knit Picks, I think. I don't remember where I got. How annoying is this? Is it like,
Let me make it tighter.
it's not so, it's like mostly this mechanism that I think is like kind of weird.
It's fine.
Okay, they said it's not bad. The Amish Swift that I got, this is like the collapsible one at the beginning of knitting, that when I started knitting, it's the same one I have. Like, there are things that just may never get updated because I don't want a bulkier winder.
I know.
I don't have
if I
room.
had a studio, I would love to have that wood ball winder.
The Lico
so
one or
gorgeous.
whatever, the one that's like long. I also would love to have that wood winder. It sounds like a rat wheel. It's so true. Oh,
This is
a sound that
annoying,
I'm
you guys.
nostalgic for. Here, let me pull that out of the other side.
Look.
Yeah, you have a little butt. She has a butthole
it.
twist.
Fix it.
You guys ever get a butthole twist where like the other end gets? Wait! Don't twist. You gotta unwind it, and then we need to find where it's coming from on the other side.
Yeah, it sounds like my rat wheel.
This is what people come to Knit Nat Chit Chat for.
Mm-hmm.
Us playing with our toys. This is fun. I like this casual nature of.
We like doing a
So this morning, I was ready to not wear any makeup today. But last time we did a sit sat, I also was ready to not wear any makeup, and then I looked at in the mirror and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so ugly. I need to at least put on a little something just so I could see my features in the light." Oh, babe.
problem.
What happened here? Why is there... Well, let's see if we can see where this is coming from. Up here?
I should have just gone from the outside, but...
Yeah, no, it's too late. Well, I just want to see if I tuck this in. When you get one of these guys that comes out at the end. The real problem, I think, is this other guy that's... I wonder if that'll just pull straight out again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, oh my God.
Did you fix
Babe,
it?
no,
Oh,
but
no.
there is a... This ball is... There's really something going on with it. It looks like it was meant to be pulled from the other side. Whoa.
Well, you can
whoa,
just grab the
whoa.
whole thing out and I'll add it to the next... I'll add it to this ball. It can be a vomit. Yeah, the squeaky nitpicks... Why are all of the Swifts so squeaky from them? I also think I got mine one year when they were having a massive sale, so I think it was $10. Oh my
no, it
gosh.
is a mess, babe. Here, hold on.
Yeah, that's okay.
Here, maybe we can pull it through here. The thing that neither Parker or I will say is that both of us kind of like doing this, I think.
Yeah. I love this. I don't mind
I
it
like
at
pulling
all.
out, but it's like having, I'm sure it's not the most compelling
Oh, there
thing.
we go.
Oh,
Yay!
did
Okay,
it.
perfect.
Okay,
So I'll
wait,
just slowly do that part.
Yeah, but hold on, let me move this. Okay, I think we're good. Hold on. You can go slow. This is a 2-person job. All right, bear with us.
Ratterson. Sorry, itchy face. Okay.
Here, I'll just hand feed it this way. Okay, hold on. Just
Luckily,
one
we
second.
have an
One
audience
second.
full of people who can absolutely
Yeah, who can
100%
understand
relate to
and
this.
relate. Vanessa, did I make my top? I did, yes. It is the Celine top from Silver Saga Patterns, and it is my first sewn garment. And it was kind of hard, but they have tutorials for everything, so highly
Jen,
recommend.
That is so funny, Jen, that you've never had a Swift or a ball winder because you knit so much. Literally, your name is Jen Knits Too Much.
You know what's really funny?
Impressive.
That is so funny. That's Lindy energy.
Yeah.
I mean, not to project onto you, but we were talking about our most type B friend, Lindy. Beautifully, incredibly type B. Does anybody know famous author Lindy West? Extremely accomplished,
And
brilliant.
More so, does anyone else have a type B friend, or are they a type B friend? Because when I witnessed, I don't think, like, my cousin is the other example that I have of a pretty type B personality, and all of my friends have some qualities of it, but a true type B person to the extreme, I have never experienced before. I experienced it with Lindy.
We went on our 2-week Florida vacation, and Lindy didn't bring she didn't bring she didn't bring toothpaste. She was just like using.
She said on day 6 of the thing when we switched Airbnbs, which I understand this notion because I too will use your toothpaste or use your other things.
Except because
Sorry to say.
I'm not type B. Often I'll be like, hey, should we plan ahead what we're not going to bring double of?
Yeah,
is like
or
what
I'd
I
be
try
like,
to do.
can I do this? And then, so Lindy on day 6, when she's no longer like sharing a bathroom with us, she goes, hey, so can I borrow somebody's toothpaste? And it's like, what have you been doing this whole time? It's hilarious. And then she also was like, oops, I probably should have like trimmed my toenails and gotten rid of my toe polish for this like beach swimming trip, and her toenails were so grown out. Her pedicure was from like 6 weeks ago. It was really making me laugh.
Oh my god.
And it's like, she's like,
She also didn't she only bring one bathing suit or something like things that, but it's like she knew all of these things. It's like it wasn't like an oversight.
And
she
it
just was
fine
planning
for
on
her.
like figuring it out.
She could figure it, and she did. And then she'd be like, oh, by the way, guys, today at 4 I have a huge meeting. So I'll
Huge meeting with an extremely famous person.
I'll just do it at the Springs. What? Meanwhile, I was like, I need to adapt some of this because I can very much go with the flow or like adapt. But if I had a huge meeting that was at 4 p.m., I'd be like, I can't even do.
No, I can't do anything for the rest of the day. Sorry, that week. Wait. That week I'm busy and I can't hang out with my friends or do anything.
It's so funny.
It is really funny. I'm thinking when you were like, everybody has some type B qualities. Do you want to name my best one?
Your type B quality. I don't know. I feel like we're going to have an argument about this.
Well, let's argue. Let's give the people something to chew on.
If you're about to talk about your packing, I don't want to hear that.
No, it is that.
It's going to be first
of all, I'm never bringing I'm never bringing my actual glasses when I leave the house. I'm only bringing my sunglasses. So I'm wearing sunglasses in inappropriate situations. And then my second one is that I'm always assuming the weather will bend to how I pack. So
these are I'm saying these are not type B personality traits. That is some other illness at play. That is a mental illness at play.
No, it's not. It's actually called being native. I've seen a lot of native memes about this. And it's like,
really?
You show up and you're just like, what happens. Creator has willed it.
Because for Jessie May, how that manifests is going to a cabin in fall to winter where it's going to be cold.
Not fall to winter, the end of September, where it is 80 to 90 degrees during the day often.
Going north, though, what is it? Okay.
Going north where I'm from.
Hold on.
A place where in July it is like 50 degrees that night.
So where you're from. Yeah. And how would you say you normally run hot or cold?
I run cold.
And if you normally run cold, and how much do you like being uncomfortable? A lot
0.
or a little?
0.
Okay, you don't like being uncomfortable, you run cold, and you pack 0 socks. 0 socks. 0 coats. She packs only tops like this.
House.
Only tops like this.
I'm going to be in the house or swimming.
Mm-hmm. I knew this was going to cause an argument. My blood is boiling.
I just think that this is a real type B characteristic, where it's like, I know that I'm doing it, and I'm choosing to do it.
And yet, you need to not choose to do it. You need to learn and change.
It's something I love about myself that I probably won't ever change.
It's something that you love about yourself. And that's that.
There's something called unconditional love, and it's something I don't receive from my friends. We'll say that much.
Not when it comes to me trying the loving way of telling you, please, you need to start bringing socks. You need to start bringing a coat. You need to start packing a little bit warmer. Why don't you bring your sweatshirt? And then that never getting through to you, and all of a sudden we are once again having you be freezing.
It could be because at my core, I'm an optimist, and I'm just hoping that I don't need them because I don't want to bring them. It's called radical optimism. Have you ever heard of it?
I would like to add a little bit of reality into the mix.
It is really funny because in my other areas of my life, I'm such a pragmatist and a realist, but when it comes to what I hope the weather does.
Okay, Ava, this is exactly what happens.
It's out of my control anyway, so I should lean into that.
You can pack a pair of socks.
No, I'm saying the weather is out of my control.
Yes, so
and
pack
so
accordingly.
I should no, and mm-hmm. so I should let myself feel the weather.
Okay, well, I would like you to read Ava's comment, which says,
This is my
wife. She hates long pants, but always complains about being cold while wearing shorts in the house in winter. So that is the problem of all of this. It's not that Jessie is cold, because that's whatever. That's her choice, and she has to live with it. The problem is that we all have to suffer because she is cold. So we're not allowed to turn on the AC in the Florida house because she didn't bring socks.
I'm sorry, but if I'm in Florida in July, there's no reason that I should need a fucking sweatsuit. That is another illness, which is James and Park like the house to be 65 degrees, which is not okay.
It's not 65 degrees. It's 70 degrees. We like to have
It is not. It's always below 70.
We like to have the AC
it
on
is
in
always
muggy
below 70.
Ass Florida.
It's always below 70.
Okay, we need to move on because
we don't need to move
my
on.
My heart rate is pounding.
We don't need to
my
move
blood is
on.
boiling.
We have different temperature
Do you think
preferences.
This is equal?
I think this needs to be a little bigger. Well, that's really tight. Maybe a little bit bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think? Should I weigh it? Where's your scale in the kitchen?
Yeah. We have different temperature preferences, and unfortunately, mine is right, and theirs is wrong.
One of us knows how to adapt to the differences, and one of us doesn't.
I'm trying to save the environment by not using AC so much. I don't know what to say about that. Wait, we're on ounces, babe. English, please. Ooh.
Perfect. Okay. Yay, everybody. Now
These are marital problems. Exactly.
These are marital problems.
Our throuple really fights about this.
Really fights.
I mean, everybody is always hotter than I am, which I don't understand. I'm the fattest person there. Why am I not better insulated?
You're broken that way. Okay.
Skinny people should be cold, and that's my true and real take. Skinny people should be cold. Fat people should be hot.
And yet we're the exceptions. Okay, thank you. Thank you everybody for dealing with that.
Wait. We have to cut it.
Oh yeah.
There should be a snip right there.
Oh yeah, she's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful.
Yay. Oh. Look at these little baby snips. Okay, that's that. It is nice to get your knitting tasks like winding yarn done in the company of friendship.
Cute. I wish that my balls were this tight right now. They're so loose.
This one is loose. Do you
Mine
want
is
to
so
rewind
loose.
yours?
No, that's okay.
Make a
I can't.
mess.
They're already. It would attach. They're
I
attached.
can wind it from the other side.
Oh my god, these colors are so pretty. I can't stop looking at them. They look like fire colors.
I know, they are really pretty.
Thank you, Ritual Dyes. I guess after Sacred Sheep, we'll find out how they're being distributed or what. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be available or what, but we'll keep you posted. We'll let you know. And also, if I finish this pair of socks and there's stuff left over, I would be happy to send anybody that wants the rest of my skein. A fun thing that we've been doing as a friend group lately is just diving my stash for socks.
Yeah. Really, yeah. You've only been sharing.
I have more of a stash than I would like, and I do have huge aspirations to use it someday, except it hasn't been used, and so it might be time for me to de-stash or something, because it's like I design on a per basis what I need, but and even just your leftovers from projects, that you've done before can really, we're all knitters, we know, can become really unmanageable, and I don't have a lot of room here, so
Yay! Isn't it such a good feeling to get to start your next color?
It is such a good feeling. And also, I don't wear speckled yarn, really, and I don't knit with it a ton, but I forgot.
It's a treat.
It's a treat. I forgot what a delight it is when I first started knitting, I love knitting with speckles because it's just such a treat when you get to like a
Get
bright
your little
stitch.
confetti.
It's beautiful and I love it.
Do we think I'll be able to finish these by next Saturday, you guys?
Well,
I think so. If not,
we'll wear knit socks anyway. Regardless, there will be knit socks worn.
Yeah.
Everybody wear your knit socks to our event for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on a big journey to use my stash. I fear I will not be reaching my goal. If I was doing more knitting that wasn't for designing, which is what I just do all the time, I really would be busting through my stash.
Oh, orange stitch coming.
Well, when the economy collapses, everybody's going to be having to knit from their stash. I mean, collapses further. I'm thinking about that all the time. Here's what's been on my mind. Economic collapse. The collapse of society. Mm-hmm. What a hellscape we've been living in. Mm-hmm. Things have not been good.
Not good at all.
Over here.
We got
in the world.
One little slight glimpse of hope with Mamdani winning
Oh my God.
the New York election.
Finally, some good news.
Finally, some good news.
I was on. I've been getting a lot of hopecore on TikTok since. I will not scroll past the video of Mamdani content ever. It's so good.
Do you guys know his big 3 for astrology? Because
I saw this and it makes so much sense.
So much sense. So he is a Libra sun, an Aquarius moon, a Leo rising, and he has a stellium in Scorpio. I can't remember which all planets are in Scorpio, but it's like the Mercury, the Venus, and the Mars, basically, I believe. But it checks out so much.
Yeah.
The one that was really making me laugh was Channy's TikTok about it, of how someone was pretending to be Mamdani in his big 3. And they were like, I had my rings. I need my rings. No, the rings are super important. Yes.
No, the content is so good.
So good. And wow, the first princess of New York. She's so beautiful and such a cool artist.
I'm feeling very inspired. I want to write a pattern for that little top she's wearing. The one that's
corset.
No.
Oh.
I want to write a pattern that is. In fact, I think I'm gonna get yarn for it soon. I was looking at Camellia Fiber Company. Mm-hmm. They have like a Sylvan base called Sylvan that's like really like beautiful, and then like a mohair, the one that's like mohair on the top, and I actually think it's a fully mohair cap sleeve top, but then underneath she's wearing like she wears different things underneath it. Yeah, that she's wearing to vote. But I just want to do mohair sheer top and then solid in the body would be so cute for spring.
Yeah, that would be cute.
And Camellia Fiber Company they have a mohair that's not quite 60-40. I think it's like 72-38 maybe. More mohair needs to be 60-40. I like when it's really thin.
It needs to have more silk in it.
No, her sense of style is she's beautiful. People are getting so weird about her. I saw like something the other day. It's like people are getting so weird about his wife, and I'm like, yeah, that's why he fucking hid her away for. You know what I mean? Like, protect her. People are just projecting invasive. They also, like, not just invasive. I mean, there's, like, the obvious racist, terrible, like, critiques, like, from the right. But, like, people just being gross and,
Yeah. We can't have anything nice.
We literally can't have anything nice. People will take it too far and have it be too parasocial. But she is great. She's beautiful. That's what I was thinking of when I was like seeing that. I was like, this kind of reminds me of sheer V, the little like just the sheer and then the not sheer. I love that design. Maybe I should knit myself one because I do love that.
Yeah, oh my god, I can't believe you don't have one.
If 2009 fashion is coming back, we need optimism too. It is always good to be optimistic.
Wait, you used to have a sheer V. A pink one.
Oh, yeah, I think it's downstairs. It's a little too big for me. I would want one that's a little smaller, I think. Has anyone seen the melting shirt from Gray Level Knitter on Insta? No, but I'll look right now. Melting shirt. Ooh, I sold some patterns yesterday. What happened? I've had like a little bit of an influx of followers.
Probably from your flower sweater.
Instagram is, it feels like such a sad, like weird and mystical place. Like, I don't understand it. It's like, I was looking at some of my really old posts from when I first started, and it's like when I had a quarter of the following that I have now, I was getting way more engagement.
I can't even see anyone that I want to see.
I don't see anybody's posts
And you
at
know
all.
what I really hate? We've probably talked about this before. What I really hate about the way Instagram is set up is that the way you follow someone, you're fed their content immediately so much that I'm like, no, I want to see everybody. The people that I've been following forever. prioritized. And two, I also don't want like new people who are following me to just be like fed all my stuff. It's like you're gonna get so sick of me, first of all, and two, it's like you are not able to take your time.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
This is cool. This is the melting shirt.
What?
So fun. It has like a little intarsia panel.
It's knit?
Yeah, and then the shirt has like this like
gosh.
seaming.
It looks like
seaming
felted.
kind of. It's really pretty looking. That is so cute. I love the colors too. I don't know this. This is also really
I don't
cute.
know this designer either.
Winter chunky jacket. This is so cute.
That is cute.
I don't know this designer. Oh my god. This I can't look at other people's content because I'm like, I want to knit this. I want to stop everything I'm doing and knit that. That is so cute. I also there's like an extent to which purposely I try not to. Ooh, I don't know about this.
Try not to consume too much.
This might be a little appropriative. I don't know about this. But I try not to consume too much knitting content because I'm always afraid of making something that somebody else's. It's so easy to be like influenced in not knowing it, you know, and I never want to be copying somebody else's design or not, you know what I mean, unknowingly duplicating something that somebody's already doing. But also I follow so many amazing knitters. But yeah, so any kind of balance would be nice. Yeah, just in terms of who I can see and who I can't, but also just the way that like my posts used to get some amount of engagement or a way higher level of engagement than they do now that
people are scrolling the way on Instagram the way they used to.
No, certainly not.
They've trapped our brains into liking our short TikTok videos and reels.
It's true.
I've been trying to figure out how to be less addicted to my phone, and it's hard.
It is hard. You know what's been helping me? Sewing.
Well, yeah, having
like getting away from having other things to do. I need to start doing. Sewing is making me want to do more things too. I'm like, I need to be painting, I need to be drawing, I need to be beading, I need to be doing all of the things that I like to do.
I know.
And to make it easy, I recently got some pegboards. You can't see them, but they keep all of my like making or certain of my making things out so that it's not a huge process to like do hauling in and out of my closet. And it's really helped me. I've really been, because in addition to sewing this week, which I think I already say that as soon as I finished it, I said I'm never doing that again. It was so annoying. And then I did another project in between. I knit Sage a dance shirt and I sewed Sage a dance shirt, which was another couple day project. But after that, I was like, I think I want to make another one of these or like, I don't know. I have a bunch of patterns that I want to.
You really could crank since you want to make multiple of the same thing. You could, similar to quilting, crank out all the steps of
cutting at the same time.
Like
I will do that
and being like, okay, I'll do the ruffle on all of them.
Yeah, that's how I usually work is in batches. I don't want to cut twice.
Be so fun to do.
They are going to be fun to do. I think it literally is the most basic thing ever. I don't know how I could mess it up. And it's not like my pants that I really like, that I always buy from the same company. I have looked at them. I've looked at the construction and it's not even, they've lasted a really long time. And so I don't need to do anything too complicated with constructing them. It's pretty easy. And I'm not French seaming them either, but I recently, I made a ribbon skirt a couple months ago out of some really beautiful linen. And I learned how to do an inseam French seam pocket, or an inseam pocket that had French seams. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do that because French seams on denim, too scary for me. Too thick. I'm sure my machine could handle it, but I don't want to put her through that. Through that trauma.
Do you have a denim needle for it?
I do. I actually have a leather needle, which is a 110 needle, but the ladies at the Quilter's Trunk, and in Beverly, I think that's where I got my sewing machine. The Quilter's Trunk is such a nice shop, and they were so helpful and so nice. But the woman there said, I'm going to be honest with you. I've sewn leather. I've sewn denim. I use a 90 for everything. She's like, I never change my needle. I never have. And so like 90 seems to be a good weight needle. I might use a 100.
And that denim's not like super thick.
It isn't. But once you start folding it even once, you know what I mean? It is it is a little bit thick. Vanessa says, do I have a serger? Yes. So I don't have a serger, but I have a baby lock. And so the baby lock has an overlocking stitch. It has a few overlocking stitches. So the way that the pants are constructed, the insides are just serged, and so I might just serge them, but I also might flat fell them. I think that would, learning how to do that would be really good, I think, and it would be more secure.
Super annoying.
But I know. But I don't have issues with my pants coming apart. Like, and I wear my pants all the time. I wear, like, those pants have been worn hundreds of times over, like, the last, 7 years or however long I've had them. So I think overlocking the seams will be fine. And so easy compared to what I've been doing.
Apart, you know how to fix them.
Yeah, it feels like I'm doing things in the opposite order, because I did this kind of, honestly, a little bit complicated top with, like, some of the bindings are kind of complicated.
You started with quilting.
That's true. I started with quilting, which really helped. But some of the bindings on this are, like, a little bit complicated. And when I move to something simpler, it actually feels harder because of the way that I learned it,
Interesting.
But if all I'm doing is overlocking a seam, I don't know. But then I also look at it and I'm like, this feels unfinished. Why does my seam look like this? So I don't know. But something I was telling Park and James yesterday is that I overlock all of my fabric edges before I pre-wash so that it doesn't fray. And as I was overlocking the denim, moving from this handkerchief weight linen to denim was such a treat. This wasn't particularly difficult to knit, but just the difference in how straight the denim stays, I'm like, this is the easiest. I could do this with my eyes closed. This is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Auntie Earth says, this is a good place to do this. I need KKKC logo stickers, which, yes, we need logos. First of all, do you like the logo that has our little faces in it, or you just want KKCC? Good, not faces, but like our silhouettes. And then
there's a right answer.
There is a right answer. And just kidding. I prefer the one that doesn't have silhouettes.
Like us on there.
But
we could have both.
The other thing that we want to ask is, if we were to do merch, what would be the most appealing? Would it be like thing to you? Would it be like a hat, a sweater, a t-shirt, stickers? What else?
Everyone enjoy my little confetti stitches. Cute. Little zip pouch. Yes.
Little zip pouches.
A mug. Cute.
Oh, a mug is perfect. Duh. And that is so easy. That is an easy one. And then we can have them for our sit-sats. Yes. Y'all, we have a specific.
I need to start writing this.
We have a specific merch idea that we're not going to talk about yet.
Because maybe it's not even going to be merch.
Because it might not even be merch. What if Park and I get into Notions, a new gig, Notions design? Because there are so many things
no offense, we'd be really good at.
We would be really good at it, and there are so many things that we've wanted for so long that have just never appeared. Oh. Those are any of those that have never appeared. Choose a cute one, please.
This is so cute. Purple.
It's too dark when you write with it. Oh. Choose a different one.
Well, it's just in my book.
That lighter pink one, purple one, or that one. The pink one is pretty. This one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the purple that you want.
Oh, right.
I want my book.
I'm just making notes list, which was something else somebody said earlier that we needed. Oh, Discord.
Oh, yes. Discord, and then mug. How have we never thought of mug?
That's crazy of us.
That is crazy of us. Oh my god, a mug with the Knit Nat Chit Chat logo.
So cute.
I would sip that so hard.
I'll have the one
and then we'll have one
I'll have the one with us and you have the one without us.
I like the one with us for certain purposes. I just don't know that our people want my titty silhouette on their mug.
It doesn't have titties anymore.
Oh, it doesn't?
No!
Oh, I thought it did. There was a version of our logo that we did that it was.
Card hidden?
Where's your what?
The card that I drew that has the titties on it.
Oh. I don't think it's on display.
That's probably why you think it still is there.
There's a Knit Nat Chit Chat version of the Knit Nat Chit Chat logo where the letter that's me with isn't just my hair. It has two round. No, it
Mine
still has
titties.
circles.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
We said we did not want to go that way. It was too much.
Okay.
And so we did no more.
Okay. Then
titties.
it is cute with our silhouettes. That is cute. I do like our silhouettes. But I just like the simplicity of the other logo.
Amazing that you thought we still had the titties on it.
It's
because you've been staring. I drew Jessie a card that had the titty version of it.
No, I
and
distinctly
it was on her desk for a really long time.
I distinctly have the vision of the logo where both of us have where there's round boobs where the boobs are.
Yeah, that was a version, but that was ixnayed.
Maybe I never looked at the other one because there's one that's still in the folder. There's one that's still in the folder that has.
This is the normal.
Oh, okay. That one is cute.
Let me find the titty one for you guys.
What was I just gonna say? I forget. Knit Nat Sip Sap.
Cute.
So cute.
Do I have
Oh, I was going to say that if there's a choice of like me having my image in any way on anything, including in front of you on the camera, I would choose not to. Including modeling my designs, I would choose not to.
True.
I don't like to be perceived or looked at. Only on my own terms.
What was the group chat called with Yumi and Kaden when we were planning all this? Knit Nat Chit Chat.
Oh, what? Start typing a message to me and
It's probably
Kaden.
way too gone. Oh, that's true.
It's sad that we don't text as a group more often.
True.
Where did you get your phone case? Park.
On Etsy. I will have to look it up. Actually, I got it on Etsy, and then I wanted to replace it because it does start to kind of get dirty, and then it was no longer from the Etsy store that I originally bought it from, so I think I had to do like a Google image search to find another one, but I will try to find it.
Okay, Park. People are wanting trucker hats. They're wanting hats. We do have a hat idea.
Yeah, we do.
Should we show everybody our hat idea?
We did have a mug version already.
Wait, should we
This
show
is
our
Kaden
hat
making.
idea?
No, because
Why?
what if we can't deliver on that one?
Well, we can't deliver on this, but we just want to show you that we've already been thinking about it. Can we show you?
This is
our fantasy.
Kaden is very good at coming up with. It won't let me click into it for some reason. Do you see that? Like.
It looks more red, but
Yeah.
it's orange.
Orange, lavender, corduroy, flat brim hat.
And then let's see the next one. That one is so cute.
Green, lavender logo. Is that so cute?
This is messages from years ago. We've been thinking about it. So we did think of mug.
We did have a mug. And Kaden was making a millennial joke, which was on the mug. It says, it has our logo, and it says, "Don't talk to me till I've had my Knit Nat Chit Chat."
And then our commentary. I said, this is very Gen X TBH, maybe even millennial mom. That is so cute. Don't talk to me until I've had my Knit Nat Chit Chat. Really makes me laugh. Ugh, Kaden is so funny.
He's so funny. Okay.
So we're thinking about it. Let me tell you this is a good place to talk about this. Some of the issues that we're encountering. Obviously, our merch is going to be size inclusive. It is impossible to find like 100% cotton
that goes up to a 5X.
That goes up to a 5X in the range of materials that we want, right?
Yeah.
Like we would love for it to be 100% cotton.
Yeah.
We are thinking quality over what we can just like make easily.
Yeah.
And so we've encountered some roadblocks in that regard. Mm-hmm. Ava says I would 10,000% buy a "Don't talk to me until I've had my Knit Nat" mug.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. But no, we could get so cute with the mug and the colors, babe.
I know.
We need to do that.
I can't find our booby one. Sorry.
It's in
maybe
it's in our
Google
it's in our
Drive?
Google Drive. Yeah.
Really? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Things
Things that are not needing to be sized, like mugs, stickers,
little
little
canvas,
project
little
bag.
canvas project project bags.
hats.
Yeah.
We could probably find, and those.
Well, hats with just like a little tag would be fine. But although I don't know, selling a knit hat or a commercially produced hat as a knitter.
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean hat, not knit hat, like beanie hat.
Oh no, not a beanie hat.
Okay.
A
The hat that we're
baseball
discussing.
hat. I like me going. Okay, this does not have the booby one either. No booby one. Just picture.
I'm always
picture the one
imagining
with
us
us,
like that.
and we have circles as boobies. But we
and
decided.
and one of us has bigger circles than the other.
Yeah, you could say that again. Okay, that's.
It
that
was
on
really
that.
funny. It made me laugh, but bucket hat, cute.
Cute.
That
would
also
be
needs to
really
be size
cute.
inclusive though, because let me tell you who has the biggest head in the world. Hey, can I see
Hey,
the
I
tape
think
measure?
you can tell.
Let me see the tape. You said you think they can tell?
Yeah.
I just feel like, because sometimes I look at a picture of myself and I'm like, wow, my head looks kind of small for how big I think it is. But then I measure my head and it's like,
Fully 25 inches long. 25 inches around.
it's 25 inches round. That's a big hat, ladies and gentlemen. And gentlemen.
Mine is so small.
Park
I
has
don't
the
like it.
teeniest, tiniest little head. Hold on. Park has 22
Oh.
and a 22 and a quarter,
Okay,
actually.
not as small as I thought. That's good. I don't have my hair to counteract.
My head being 3 inches bigger than yours is out of control.
It's gotta hold all that brain.
It is so big. Bandana could be
That
fun.
would be
You know what I would
cute.
love to see?
A bandana.
No offense to human wearers of bandanas. A dog in a knit nat chit chat bandana. Ooh! I would cry. Or a cat. A cat even.
Oh my gosh. Or a rat.
Species
A
or
rat
a rat.
even.
A rat Dana.
Or a bat. A bat Dana. Okay, guys. We're winding down. I'm calling it only because we're gonna get hungry real soon.
Yeah, we haven't eaten.
I know I have been munching in a raccoon style these pretzels for the past hour and a half,
I've had an almond.
but
I'm really skinny.
yeah, you'd only
I
get one almond.
I almost did something so toxically skinny the other day. Well, I was just thinking about it because my partner, how much do you think Sage weighs? This is a fun thing to do on air. If you had to guess, how much do you think Sage weighs?
Probably 140 pounds.
Sage went to the doctor recently and learned that they weighed 165 pounds, which is what they have weighed since they were a teenager. But the last time they got their license, they assumed that they had gained weight. So that they told the people at the DMV that they weighed 200 pounds.
What?
If you could see my partner, it's literally so funny.
That
to
is
think,
very funny. Well, I think they can assume by the fact that I guess 145 pounds.
it's so funny. The
How
other
tall
thing,
is Sage?
probably the same,
Same.
very
height?
mysteriously tall, right? Slightly taller than you, I think only by like a quarter inch or two.
Yeah.
But Sage, I think, always thought that they were 5'10". And they went to the DMV and they told the DMV person that they were 5'10", and the girl was trying to flirt with them and they said, I think you're 6 feet, and they made her height 6 feet.
I think you told me that story, which like
So funny. That is
Babe, what?
So funny.
It's-
That's the funniest thing I've
I'm
ever
okay
heard.
being 5'10". And also, this is for my license.
No, they don't want to be 6 feet tall. They don't like the expectations that come with it. But they're a
Especially-
very mysterious
Especially
size
if you're
away.
6 feet, but you're actually
you're-
not. You're 5'10".
And you're
Of course-
140 pounds.
Of course, you don't want the expectations of being 6 feet because you're not. That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
But what
almond.
was your crime?
My crime that I committed, because I was sitting at our meal with Sage, and it's like, no offense to be not trying to be skinny, I'll eat like a quarter of my meal and be so full and not be able to eat anymore sometimes. And I was like, who do you think eats more, like me or you? And he's like, oh, not only do I like think you eat, he's like, I eat way more. And he probably eats twice as much as me, like in a day. And the other day, or like last month, they were going to the kitchen to get a snack, and they're like, ooh, I want a treat.
I want a snack. I'm hungry.
I want like a treat is what they said specifically, or I want a little something that's a little sweet. And I was like, I just stopped myself from being like, oh, there's walnuts in the kitchen. I love walnuts. They're so sweet. They have such a beautiful sweetness and are such a treat.
And they really fill you up.
And they really fill you up.
One walnut really does the trick.
Not even, it's just a raw walnut. It's like, I just have some really nice walnuts in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oof, I'm here. I'm having some sort of brain warp to be wanting to suggest.
Like walnuts,
I stopped myself.
Sometimes the texture of the outside, when the little papery part of the walnut gets on your teeth, I go, I don't like that. But I
think a walnut is my favorite nut. It's so good.
What's my favorite nut?
I like walnuts and I think almonds. I love cashews, but I'm allergic to them.
I love cashews. I love almonds. I love peanuts. Those are probably my 3 favorites. I do love a macadamia nut.
Oh, I love. Yummy. I feel like there are elite nuts that like. I mean, I honestly, if given the choice, I can only have macadamia nuts or walnuts for the rest of my life. I'll choose walnuts. But a macadamia nut, a pistachio,
yum. I just was mowing down on some pistachios the other night. Delicious.
Seeds, sunflower seed, pepita, yum. Yum.
Okay, everybody.
Oh, this has been fun.
This has been so cute, so fun. I remember this last time, too, when we were like, we love our sit-sats.
We love this. Why don't we sit-sat every time?
I know. But hopefully we will like our chit-chats,
I think we'll be doing more sit-sats this winter.
Maybe we just make winter time more sit-sats even for the regular show. Cozy.
It is cozy. But I also do... I like having our orders of business. I like how the show keeps us accountable. It keeps really me accountable to my timelines.
Let's just do more sit-sats in addition to our chit-chats.
Yeah,
Why
this is
not?
so fun.
It's good for us to have time together, all together, especially in the dark days of winter approaching.
Yeah, and it's fun. I like doing it on a Saturday. It's so cute. We're going to go to a Filipino coffee shop.
Yeah, guys,
get some snacks.
Can you just really quick, if you can muster, send good energy and write good thoughts, because we are going to go to a coffee shop, get some lunch, and we are going to have our meeting for our live Sacred Sheep show. We already have our ideas. We already have our ideas and stuff, but as you know, we get nervous. So
I'm really scared and I'm really nervous, and I feel a lot of anxiety about like people paying like so much money, and I feel like just to hear me talk and just to have us be talking in front of them, and it is making me feel so anxious.
I know,
scared.
we feel like there's a big expectation, and rightly so, because people like had to pay for tickets to the show, and some people I don't even think watch the other show, so there is like just a vibe of expectation to be like, oh my god, we have to deliver for you guys, and you're right there in front of us, and we're used to sitting in an apartment and talking to the microphone and being like, oh my god, now we have to entertain you. I will say though, I think something we can take with us, is that the audience being live will also give us some energy. Yeah. So we'll be able to like read the energy better, because sometimes with this one it's like, oh, it's hard to be like, you guys are you guys good? We can't tell because you're. But that's also kind of nice because we can't. Yeah. So it's like, oh my gosh. But we do have some ideas, because I do think there needs to be some differences in our live show IRL versus this one. Like maybe we're going to do a few games, maybe some question and answers. Well,
when we first conceptualized this show, we wanted to do something that like nobody else was doing, and we really wanted to have it be like a variety show. Like we wanted there to be like games and like just certain more structure that was more of a like not only knitting or chatting focused. And then as we started to do it, we're like, this is feeling too complicated and big. And maybe if we wanted to incorporate that later, we couldn't. But the live show does give us space to do a fun thing like a game or like whatever. And that is exciting. But it's, I just feel so much nervousness.
Here's what I'm going to do to make us feel better. Number one, everyone is being so nice already. Thank you so much.
Well, here's something that's scary. Of course, our top lovers who come to hang out with us on Saturday are going to say that. But I'm curious how many people who bought tickets are people who either already watched the show. What I'm afraid of are the people who have never heard of us before who bought a ticket.
Well, that's a risk that they were willing to take. Who cares?
That's true.
Who cares? They took the risk. Obviously, they were not like taking out a loan to buy a ticket to something that they don't even know anything about. They clearly were fine enough to do that. But two, we cannot be in the mindset of performing for our haters. We are going to Knit Knat Chit Chat live for the people that love Knit Knat Chit Chat.
It's not performing for haters. Here's my thing is like, I don't want people to feel ripped off or like I've stolen something from them and not provided. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I want people to feel like, just like with my designs, I want people to feel like they're getting something that they wanted and that is worth what they paid for it.
Well, here's what I will say to that. The only expectation that we have is the one that was the description of when they bought tickets, which was, here is an hour and a half of two best friends on their Knit Knat Chit Chat show talking about what they are knitting, what they're watching, what their creative energy is like, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. Big knit energy. Jessie, your presence and beauty is worth it. Just that there will certainly be some people who do not like it, and that's just part of the deal. Lucky for them, it's only 1 hour and a half and they're gonna have their knitting and they can happily walk out if they wanted to too.
Who was saying, James said that he did an event event once on, like, I think he's talked about this on his show. He did a modular knitting workshop and he got through the first 5 minutes and somebody literally got up, said, oh, okay, I understand the technique, and left.
Which, that is so badass.
I hope that anybody who feels like
I got the vibe.
Goodbye. Time for me to leave.
No, I think that obviously we are going to have our own little critics in our brains, but the critic in our brain comes every time we do these shows anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
And this will be just a version of learning what it's like to do in real life.
Okay.
And oh well. So we'll do it, guys. We do not think we're going to be able to record it or live stream it because technologically we just don't have control over how it's going to be all set up, and there's like no setup time. So we are going to have to just go with the flow for the live version.
But you know what? I have an idea.
What?
I don't think we should do a recap on our next show, but if anybody attends and is watching our next show, you can tell everybody in the chat what happened.
Yeah. True.
If you want to.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. I love talking to you all without the ring light and just with mostly bare faces and my glasses. I can do this like a nerd.
I could wear for this. I have my blue light glasses, but that's so fake of me.
Should we do a thumbnail? You think we got one?
I think we got one with our rat.
Do
but
you?
We could do this.
No, I want one with the rat. Oh. Get in close so Kaden can like us still.
Actually, he likes when there's more space between us.
Oh.
But put the rat more in front of your face and keep your hands in your body. Then Kaden will really like us. Good.
Thank you for sitting through our pose every time.
Love you guys so much. You make us
for being
feel
our number one fans.
More courageous and like we can actually do this.
Yeah, and like people like us.
I do feel like every show we're like, do you guys like us? Sorry guys,
it's really
starts to get
that
annoying.
Is funny. It's just that like because in real life I'm never like consumed with whether somebody likes me or not. Mm-hmm. Like with people I meet, because I don't care. I really don't care. Like. But, I don't know.
Why do you care so much about the Knit Knat Chit Chatters loving you?
Well, I guess because it's like my job, kind of, and also because the community of knitting has given so much to me. It's like I feel like I owe the community something.
Yeah,
I don't feel that with like a random person who I meet in real life.
You don't owe the community though like a personality that every single person is gonna have to love.
That's so true, babe.
You owe them what you already do, which is writing patterns for them. Welcome to our therapy session at Saturday morning therapy, where you guys provide us with therapy.
Where you get to hear us work out our neuroses in some way. And I have a lot of them, trust me.
As we already discussed during this show. Okay, love you guys.
Love you. Thank you for saying so much nice stuff. We love you. And we love each other. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, look at how much bigger my head is than Park's.
Congratulations,
So it's longer,
Phoenix.
wider, and deeper.
You guys, something I'll tell you, which you don't, I guess you only get to experience if you are going to meet us in real life sometime, is how Jessie May smells. She's like, you know how everyone talks about how good Rihanna smells? That's Jessie May. She always smells good.
Thank you. I've been genetically blessed by being both Asian and Native. We don't sweat or have any sort of body odor.
And you also have been blessed with great taste in other smells. So
Wait, did you notice
good.
the smell when you walked in? Oh, no, it's not burning anymore.
I blew it out.
Oh, do you like that smell or you don't like it?
I guess I didn't notice it that well.
It's like apricot. It's like peachy and like nice.
Ooh,
Our
I'll go
bad,
smell it.
our the host of our kind of evil Airbnb. It wasn't evil. It was just there were a lot of issues, little ones. Left a candle from.
See, that's
She
why
gave me a
that's
candle.
why
I
we
can't
couldn't
write
leave a
something
bad
bad about
review.
her, but I also wouldn't write something bad about her. So
No.
or any of the. I
We
don't
would
like.
just need to say
I don't
that
like
the
writing bad
mattress
things
was a
about people.
was made out of crackers.
That's true. Well, James and I were on a much nicer bed than you and Lindy, so.
And none of the bathrooms had fans or anything.
No, the one with the toilet by the bed was in an even worse place. Wait, I have one more order of business.
Okay.
I couldn't actually finish it because I didn't know what I was getting into, and then I started watching it and it was way too traumatizing and too terrible to finish.
Whoa.
The Perfect Neighbor, have you watched it?
I haven't even heard of it.
Don't. Well, it's about Florida's Stand Your Ground laws, and it's like about this like
Oh.
black woman who gets murdered by her fucking racist white neighbor.
Oh.
And and I didn't know that going in because
It's a documentary?
it's a documentary, yes.
Oh, God.
But it was recorded in Ocala, which is literally that exact vibe of Astor. That was the vibe.
You
It
guys
was
remember what we were
horrible.
talking about? We immediately were like at our second Airbnb going to Astor, Florida. Stay away. It was so scary.
That area,
nasty,
that part of
sundown
Florida
town
is
vibes.
horrible. Yeah. It was, and it's like the thing, this lady was like, it's like a neighborhood, a family neighborhood, right? And there were always like, you know, little kids running around doing little kid stuff. And like, she was always calling the cops on the kids and it's just evil. And she had a camera in her, so all of this is recorded. Like, I actually couldn't finish it. I didn't know where it was going. And then the woman gets murdered and I'm like, I can't watch this. I don't need to know what this is about. And then I like read about it and I was like, whoa, I wish I knew what I was getting into because I did not want to watch that. It was horrible. And that was the part of Florida that it was in anyway. Stay away from Astor, Florida.
You can go to the Springs, but stay somewhere else.
Stay in Mayo.
Drive
Stay
far
in Gainesville.
away.
Not that those areas of Florida don't have problems, but like, oh my God.
Yeah, Astor was freaky.
Astor was freaky. Ugh. Anyway, it also had the weirdest toilet. I should say the hosts were very nice, but it had the weirdest toilet situation I've ever encountered.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks again.
Love you guys.
Goodbye for the 9 millionth time.
Goodbye for the
Here, you do
millionth
it.
time.
I need my astronaut to do this. I'm not versed in.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Stop stressing.